angles. That's what it is. Oh, goodness.
So we're just waiting for 7 Watch Titan 6, and then we'll be good to go.
Don't they already have their starting 6 up?
No, but remember they have 3 subs, so I don't know if that's their actual starting 6 though.
Soka.
Yeah. So like, how's your day been, man?
Pretty okay. I woke up relatively late. Other than that, just been chilling out, my man.
Okay, so Gods is in, Sith, FCS3, Butters is becoming, Kane's actually beginning to be coming in first map, and Chubb. All right, just make sure Chubb, Princess Kitty, Kane, God. Yep, we're good. All right, here we go.
Oh, goodness. I haven't done this in
What?
so long, I'm going to be a tad bit rusty.
I mean, you're always rusty, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks. It's not something that's not awe-inspiring confidence coming from a DPS player. So,
Excuse you.
you're excused. You can leave the table.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Why do you like this?
Because I am. Goodness, I had to cough just now.
You what?
Lovely. I said I had to cough just now. My word. Relax.
Wait on, hold up, wait a minute.
Excuse me. My goodness.
It still says private, what the hell? Alright, let's go!
Let's get it.
Here we go, House of Evolution versus 7 Watch. It's gonna be a good game. I can feel it. I can feel it!
That's what you think.
And you think
Then again, I'm not going to be paying attention much to the game because I'm going to be working on the camera angles. But we have 7Watch and we have the House of Evolution.
Get those good angles, my boy.
Yeah, I'm trying. First map's going to be Hanamura. I think for the final week. This will be the final week that it'll be this week 1's map set. Then we'll be heading into the second set of maps. The second set of maps. Oh, goodness. Do you have any takers for this map in particular?
This map is like, it can be interesting because, of course, it's UCP, so like, it can either go one, it can go either one or two ways. It can just be like a one-sided game, or it can be a very close game, and I think it's gonna be a very close game, especially since
so?
7 got some huge upgrades too. You got good maintain Kane Hutch, you got Chubb and Damon, very good Zarya. Guys were an amazing DPS player. I can see 7 going far in this competition, honestly. Then of course the House of Evolution. Gonna see
Interesting.
Crit here on his signature Hanzo here. So it's hard to pick who's gonna get this, but if I have to choose, I think I go for 7 Watch for this.
Okay. Let's not forget though that on the
Oh
board.
my god!
Ooh, wow!
The damage boosted Fire Strike got Kid already at 60.
Beautiful Fire Strike thrown into the match.
America on her signature Junkrat. Maybe it's just Crit on the Brigida.
Already making picks one by one. And it's going to be
Crit
2 on the
taken out.
side of House of Evolution here. Make that 3 as Nub's going to get 1 as well. It looks like they're just going to go ahead and charge their way to point. It's going to be an easy first cap here for House of Evolution. And it looks like Nub is just presenting the aggro. They're having 3 cap on the board, so that way they can still be able to push damage, as Nub is just going to go ahead and try to push his way in with the rest of the team.
Lava Lamp already with the Samber up, so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna see a big push coming in here.
Looks like the
Quick
Tyra's
try
gonna
to
go ahead
commit
and
from
come
God
out.
Warrior.
And that is, unfortunately, that Tyra is not gonna get a single person.
Lava Lamp with the Samber. Everybody except Nubkill, he is very low.
Mm-hmm. And
Secret
Misses
Tech
is
top
actually
game.
gonna take out Kane with the whip shot here. Nub having extremely high energy. Everybody's got to be careful of him right now. He's one of the very few Zaryas who can consistently hold damage, already having a grab.
Ooh, but it's not gonna be enough. Let's see with the Samber trying to get everybody copped up here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this might just be a solid hold here. Well, let's think about that, though. Nub actually went ahead and... what's the word for it? He had a grab before Hanzo had his own dragons. Not a lot of Zaryas can do that consistently.
Through the dragon's eyes.
Oh, and I'm lagging a little bit, I see. Yikes.
Why are you lagging, bro?
Because I am, man. Listen, you leave me out of this, alright?
Alright, looks like they're gonna be going top left here.
Oh, and the
That's a big
perfect
grab.
grab. But that's gonna be
America with
2 with the
double-
tire,
oh, the
but
Sith!
Sith is gonna go 3 with the dragons here. Chubb is just gonna push damage right on here, and Misses is gonna take out Chubb. Beautiful 3k from Sith, but Nub still ends up surviving, preceding his name as the 9 HP bot. And they're gonna have 2 on board as Misses and Nub are just gonna almost single-handedly cap this, just waiting for their team to come in. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and come in, and Nubs got his Graviton again. It's gonna get 2 with that. Ooh, and Gods with the 3k tire. And that's gonna be another solid hold coming in from 7Watch. I don't know where these tires and these offensive ults have been coming from, but they are keeping these guys under wraps. And they're doing a very good job at doing that as well. And I love the way they're just using their ult economy to their advantage. They're not wasting every ultimate that they have just to clean up a team fight.
Indeed, indeed. Quadsky does have his Earth Shatter available. Dragon includes the Sound Barrier.
Question is can
So
Quadsky get in there
have
amongst
any
the
ult-
spam? Crit's gonna go ahead and pick off Sith. God's gonna trade. Chubb is gonna get 1, and Crit's gonna get another.
There are a lot of trades coming in from both sides, so it's hard to tell whose team this is right now.
And then it looks like Hours of Evolution is gonna get 1 tick off of this. And Quadsky with the dive. With the dive into that. And right now these tanks are just keeping everything on board here for these guys.
Let's see what the Soundbird trying to keep everybody alive here during that Dragons.
It was a bit of a waste just because it was out of position slightly to the left. America slowly making the climb for her
Grass gets Chubb.
Nub just with the
Grab
beautiful
gets crit
grab
and
getting
Nub.
1, but their dragons aren't gonna get any, but the grab is gonna get 3. Dragons was fired off a little too late. Tire getting a negative effect on that. And Nub just on the high energy, having full health. He's positioning himself correctly enough to the point where he's able to take enough damage to get his charge up, but he's not taking too much to the point. It's going to be 1 for the Shatter. Taking out Misses here. Tire's going to come out, getting Gods back. Kane is going to go ahead and get a charge on, and Nub's going to get 2. And looks like Crit's going to go ahead and rub that dragon in Sith's face after all the dragons he's been throwing out. But that is just going to be round 1. I didn't count how much time they had, but
They have 2
2:40.
minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
seizure. But don't you laugh at me.
Okay.
But yeah, I can make that happen again.
You lying.
Okay, that's cool. I have to figure out my button schemes though. I don't spectate very often. I commentate more than I spectate.
Oh, I just hit the volume button by accident and I just heard your voice again.
There we go. Okay, so it's X. All right, cool. I've got it, Mad Max. Thank you though. Appreciate it, sir. Going out with the 2-2-2 on the side of 7, and they're actually going to be almost a mirror composition on the same side as House of Evolution.
Yeah, almost a Miracon, just minus the
minus the Ash.
The Brig.
Oh, isn't that lovely to look at?
What?
My internet connection is not sufficient enough, despite it being able to hold consistently.
Oh boy.
Looks like Crit is just trying to take some pot shots in there. Oh, and misses is completely out of position.
Oh, America picked off Sith.
Yep. And Nub back up to that 100 energy. Beautiful cover with a beautiful bubble by him.
And it's just spamming. Oh, America picked
getting
off.
off Tire's gonna come out. America's gonna get one with that. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and just make a reset here. Nub already having his graviton as well. Sith getting misses early. Getting 5 in the grab, and Marika getting 1.
Ooh,
Quadsky
down
getting
the sound
2.
barrier too.
Mm-hmm. Shutting down that
And
sound
Nub
barrier
killer with
relatively quickly.
The celebration emote.
Right now we can see here on board that Gods does have his tire, and Kane is getting ready to have his Earth Shatter.
The tire.
And Gods is more or less just creating a distraction, going up as high as he can. And Gods is actually going to get 2 with that, so they're going to go ahead and try to push in on this here.
Oh my god, just hearing Lucio scream when he's on fire is the funniest thing in the world.
I think it's the most like blood-curdling scream. I'm not a fan of it. Oh my goodness, that was eerily similar. I wasn't a fan of it. But it looks like 7Watch is going to be able to push this point with just over a minute remaining, making it about 5 minutes on the clock for them. But
they will have the Grab Dragon combo.
Mm-hmm.
America Bang Bang with her tire coming up.
Oh, and Kane's going to be able to throw a Fire Strike right into that tire, denying any damage that they're going to go ahead and push out right forth. Ooh, and Kane with the Shatter is actually going to take out misses. But Nub's going to be able to retaliate, taking 2 out of the field. Crit's going to get 1 on Chubb. And it looks like 7Watch is going to have to maintain a reset here. I think what Crit's trying to do is just trying to prepare for this Reaper meta that's going to happen in a couple weeks.
America just used the turret. She's already at 85%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
If you place those shots correctly, you can do enough damage to get another tire in less than a minute. And not only that, let's appreciate the fact that they're running a double off healer composition right now. Just the way these healers are working together for the side of House of Evolution are working relatively well, not using their resources disparagingly, but using them just enough to make it happen. As Marika gets 2 with the tire. Right now, they're not even able to make a full engagement yet. They've got 4 ults ready to go for 7Watch, about to be 5. And let's also notice that House of Evolution shut down that entire push with 1 ultimate. That's how well they're using their ult economy right now. Because right now, House of Evolution has Beat Drop as well as Rally. So that's something to definitely look out for.
They're making their way down.
Ooh, and a shutdown on the ult. Shutdown on that Coalescence there. And as I say ult economy, ult economy goes right out the window. Oof. Yikes. Looks like the dragons were used, looks like the beat drop was used, and it also looks like the coalescence was used. But how well Princess was, you know, taking care of her team, she almost has her ult about 50% up right now. So, and they had to use both support ults, so House of Evolution is gonna have to be careful how they play this next engagement, because they're not gonna have a lot of supplies in terms of this. America again with another tire. Shutting down Gods. Gods and America have been going back and forth with these tires all game today. I say that like it's been going on for hours on end.
Yeah, America takes off K with Russian mine.
Mm-hmm.
Just denies that main tank away from the arena, so now they have to regroup.
See through the dragons.
You're coming up on 4 ultimates on the side of 7Watch, and you will have the ultimate advantage here.
Mm-hmm. The thing is that this team, this House of Evolution, has to be careful how they use these ultimates, because both of their ultimates do not charge as quickly as the Coalescence does.
Yes.
And considering the fact she went from 84 to a Coalescence within a second, tells you how much you're able to use it. Crit, not getting any with the Death Blossom, happens to conveniently get the tire though. Looks like Nub, 9 HP bot over here with 90 energy. Make that 100. And I guess this is going to be shut down again. This push is going to be shut down again. This Lava Lamp's going to get a boot kill. Oh, I didn't even see you there, Kaza. How are you, my man? I didn't notice you. I'm sorry, bro. Don't take my lunch money, please. Looks like they went ahead and switched to a dive composition. And they're going to take Gods off of the Junkrat onto the Sombra, and the tire's going to come out again from America in the same spot, always taking out that main tank. Always a good target to take care of. And they've got just under a minute remaining for this first point. And right now, both supports on the side of House of Evolution have their support ults. They're able to make a good defense here. But on the same token, 7Watch is going to have the sound barrier, and is, if played correctly, is definitely going to have that Coalescence disengagement. Already up to 60%, 75%, 80%. Beat drop comes out from SC on the side of 7.
Nelkill's gonna have a big grab right here without the sound barrier being here. Just get 2.
Crit gets 1, Quatsky gets another. Crit makes that a 2K, getting both supports down. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and maybe take this into overtime, as they're just going to go ahead and try to keep them all off of the point.
Oh! House of Evolution does take Hanamura, and we'll be moving to our next map, which is King's Row. A fan favorite map, in my opinion. Play the game, we'll go to Lava Lamp.
I think I know which one this is.
Now Killer wanted to emoted on this grab too. Oh, the shutdown.
Gets 1 kill amidst a grab, but gets a shutdown, so he gets play. It works.
Yep.
Oh my word. House of Evolution will take 1 point up from 7Watch as we go ahead and set ourselves into the next map. Now, you did mention that you had 7Watch as the favorite to win.
Yes.
Are you still willing to stay on that?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate your unadultering faith. Unfaltering faith. There we go. I said that wrong.
Yeah, you sure you meant that one?
I did. Yeah. Unfaltering
That's
faith.
what I thought.
I generally just play neutral. I know both teams have had their good days and their bad days. But we can't deny both teams have their own set of skills that they are willing to display for all of us to watch. Don't know why I said it like that, but it works. So,
Alright, looks like we're gonna be Duck and Butter coming in for Sith and Kane.
do you have any projections on who the MVP might be so far? I know it's early to ask, but I feel like asking anyways.
So far, no, not really.
Not really? Okay. Trying to keep a level head.
I mean, everyone's doing everyone's holding their own here. So it's so far right now, it's kind of hard to pick on who's gonna get it.
Understandable. Very understandable. Oh goodness. Looking at memes again?
Yeah.
I figured.
I'm sorry.
You're all good. I know we're currently waiting for DJ to start the game, and that also includes waiting for the rosters to be set for the next map. So,
excuse you, I'm waiting for approval. Okay.
Like I said, we were waiting on you to have approval to start the next map.
Toxic.
And that includes the roster.
Toxic.
Definitely. They do call me Toxic Yada, so it works.
Toxic Yada? I thought it was Thought Yada.
It is Thought Yada, but it's also Toxic Yada.
Toxic Thought Yada.
Oh, Toxic. Sure, Toxic Thought Yada. Sure.
Don't judge me.
I'm not. I have no reason to judge you.
Bet.
And there's no need to give me a reason to judge you, so.
Understood.
I like the way all of my friends are going online, and it's like every 3 or 4 seconds, you see on the stream it black out which of my friends are coming online. It's convenient. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
If I could play music out loud, I would, but it's YouTube, so sad life.
Don't you just love that?
Copyrights be like, strike 3, you're out. It's like, alright, cool.
Seems legit. Still waiting. Alright. 7Watch is ready, but I'm still waiting for House of Evolution to get ready.
I think they're ready, or they might switch out Grossi for Quadski.
Yeah, I just Mrs. Seven not ready, so just waiting.
Probably
okay,
a
they're
rest
ready.
break.
Yeah.
Map 2, King's Row. Alright. Let's not base this on the previous game. Who do you think is going to take this map? Just based on overall performance from both parties. In your honest opinion.
Honest opinion?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. It's tough for me now.
That's always a fair analysis.
I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go with an open mind. I think both teams are gonna have a good round, a good game this map.
Okay.
Speaking of restrooms, give me 1 second.
Take your time. Oh goodness, that was a little disorienting. Sorry about that. All right, let's see here. 7evonWatch looks like he's going to be going for a double sniper composition with SC on the Zenyatta. Interesting. Buttertooth on the Rhine, Chubb back on his Zarya, and House of Evolution also in a... Is that triple DPS? Is that a triple sniper comp? I may be delusional, but I think that's what I'm seeing here. I think a lot of people need to know that Nub has a... I think it's Nub who has a very good Widow. I may be thinking of somebody else. If not, I apologize. But Crit on his Hanzo and Quadski on the Rhine as well. And it looks like they're legitimately going to go through with this triple sniper comp. Then again, they are preparing themselves for the inevitable being the triple DPS coming up later in the season. Ooh. Looks like 7evonWatch having to play on that angle that they have right now because of that sniper, and Nub's just going to get a pick on Duck early on in here.
I have returned.
Ooh, and Quadski getting a bad charge, and Buttertooth getting a bad charge, but also getting catapulted back. Crit getting 2, both supports down. Lava getting 1 with the boop kill, making it, again, a very easy push for House of Evolution. And Lava Lamp just pushing into the point, pushing into the spawn as much as he can. Nub getting another one as well. Nub getting 2, but Gods is going to go ahead and trade with that. Relatively quick time with Nub dropping the Widow to go Zarya. I do
they were
like
running
that.
triple DPS?
They were running triple snipers.
Ah, interesting.
They ran triple snipers for the initial engagement.
Oh wow, America's playing Ashe. That's awesome.
She can play something else other than Junkrat.
I know, I've seen her play that soldier, I think with a Lucio. I'm not...
Anyway, please don't take my lunch money, okay? That is very poor Zenny boy. Anyways, Gods is going to get a pick on a crit. Huge shatter coming in from Quadski. And Nub is going to get 1. Quadski and Lava Lamp are all going to contribute to the cause.
Cue the emo
music.
music.
Make that 2. Cue the emo music. Let's not do that. Looks like they're going to play 3 up with 1 on the payload.
No one can hide from my sight.
Widow does have her wall hacks available right now.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Kratos keeping a very close eye on that Widow up there. Graviton comes out, only getting 1 in that, I believe. And the Shatter's going to come out getting 3.
Oh.
But Gods is going to get 3 with the Dragons, and Butter is going to finish off Crit. Princess and Mrs. Princess Riz's SC, and Mrs. and Nub are going to have to get out of that alive.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Sorry about that. I had my old man coming in to the room.
Good.
Okay. Butter having his shatter right now.
Oh, that's a big grab.
It's a big grab, but an even bigger transcendence to save. And Quad's getting pulled into that.
Bob just pumping damage out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough in Bluetooth and Japanese Duchess picking off the Brig and Reinhardt duo. Got just finishing the job with the Stormer on to crit. Also, last I sent you a message. I need you to read it real quick. Here come the dragons coming in. God's Warrior doesn't seem to get anybody. More of a zoning, though, just to create some space here.
Ultimate. Here we go. Anyways. Nub with the beat drop. Is actually going to get rid of the beat drop barely, but still manages to actually get it off in time. Gods is going to get one. The Shatter, even bigger Shatter, getting 5 with that. Nub's going to get 2. And Gods is going to take out America. Graviton's coming out, is going to get 3 with that. Crit's going to get 1. Both dragons are going to come out. Crit's going to get 2 with that. Butters is going to take out misses. Ooh, an unfortunate. Ooh, actually very strong boop by Lava Lamp, keeping him back.
Oh, it's okay with the Hesha with the Stormer and the Bluetooth. Main tank is knife from this side. They all have to
And just look, I want you to pay attention to the Nub's tracking. Nub's tracking is disgusting. I just want you to think about that. If he can play that at that kind of level, what could happen possibly with other heroes that he plays? We already saw some potential of his Widow, so we just have to look out for that later on in the match. But Crit is going to actually pick off Gods in an early engagement. But Princess is going to go ahead and res Gods right back up on the board. Gods again is going to get Crit. And Duck is going to slash and dash right through this entire point.
Oh, Lava Light does a boop on Bluetooth off the map.
And Nub is just going to laser down Duck right here. And Graviton comes out, getting 3 on board. But unfortunately,
4 actually.
4, I didn't see the 4th one, I'm sorry. 4 with the follow-up, but unfortunately none came out. America with the tire. Transcendence comes out to no effect though, as America gets 2. Transcendence does not save you from a tire. Shatter's gonna come out, getting 3. Buttertooth, unfortunately, getting taken out by It's a Crit. SC positioned in a right spot. Beat drop comes out, denying anything from happening.
And Quad with the huge pin.
Shutting down that ultimate early on. They're not gonna have any ultimates pushing into this engagement. And more or less what it looks like right now is just House of Evolution is steamrolling 7Watch. And the kill feed is just lining up red here, and it's gonna be a solid capture. Hold on a moment.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Apologize about that. My dog had to be let out of my room because she was eating. Alrighty. Well, she always eats in my room, so.
I like how interesting this is, because like with this little update with the custom games, you can't really tell what teams are gonna pick until actually like the countdown
which is good,
comes down. Then you see.
I think it's a very good idea. Just because
then, like,
potentially stream snipers can look at it and say, hey, they're running this. Not a good idea.
Yep.
But.
And I like the little effect they added too. When you're spectating, like with the sound barrier, it shows like the little logo. If you're frozen, there's little icicles over your icon. It's pretty cool.
I actually like that a lot. I like the little quality of life changes. I agree with that. 7Watch, double sniper. Interesting. And America on the Junkrat. Very good on defense. And it's just consistent overall, but crit actually on the Widow as well. So, Chubb and Princess actually swapped roles. Princess is playing the
Zarya.
And Chubb's gonna go ahead and play the Zenyatta. Interesting. It's like the sniper duel. Which sniper's getting who first? That's the question of the day.
Kowalski's shield is a bit damaged right now, but he's able to just jump around for a bit just to recharge that shield. But his shield is getting low because that Junkrat spam is a big thing. Oh, Lava does get really low here. He needs to back up.
Yep, this is just went for the big boy play.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
Mrs. almost got sneezed on by Chubb.
Ooh, and Crit does take out Gods with a body shot on an angle that he has, but Chubb is gonna go ahead and take out It's a Crit as well.
Sneezed all over him, and Princess with the pick up her onto Lava Lamp.
Also, yeah, the max energy Zarya, battle of the max energies, but Gods is gonna take out Kowalski. Gods is gonna take 2 out actually. And Chubb is going to take out, denying that high energy. Another fast push. Another fast push by both teams, actually. Both 7Watch and House of Evolution on this map. And Crit's slowly stalking. Walking all the way around. But we're not going to go ahead and look at that. We'll wait until after he gets there. And it looks like God's already quite aware of where his target is. He's gonna have to be careful. Oh, and Duck is gonna actually take out America in the back lines, making it a 5v6 and any damage being pressed from the back negative. Buttertooth gets a shatter blocked by Kowalski, however.
Oh,
right now,
does get 5 people in that.
Gets 5 people, but they still have to be careful regardless.
Oh.
Yes, he does take out It's a Crit, but the Trans is going to go ahead and save some team members right now. Ooh, Shatter getting nothing from both parties. Unfortunate. Buttertooth is actually going to get 1 along with Gods. America in the back with this tire here. See if we can make something happen. Makes it a 3K, but Gods is going to shut him down with a headshot. Something that everybody needs to know, and everybody does know, but they'll still be repeated anyways. America has the most consistent tires out of this league. Fight me. All I'm saying.
Alright, that's a mini Junkrat.
What, to prove my point?
Yes.
Alright. 3.5 minutes on the clock here. Princess taking out Lava Lamp early on. Buttertooth taking out misses again with another Fire Strike. Gods is going to actually go ahead and press on to Crit here, and Gods is going to take him out. And they're going to make this an easy push. Looks like Misses is going to go ahead and drop the Brigitte and go Mercy. If I can find the map battle. There we go.
Oh, Shatter. Does get nubbed,
Oh,
but he does recover easily. Butter.
And Nub just pushing into that. The high
It
energy
looks like they'll
that
be
he
able
has.
to cap this point.
And Duck being able to take out Nub on the high energy again, and Princess taking out Lava Lamp. Duck actually taking out America. I like the way this team re-established themselves. They're making their momentum theirs. They're showing that they can push despite this powerhouse of a team with all these kind of top names. You know, something definitely to look out for. This team will come in later on in the season. Just under 4 minutes remaining. And they've got a lot of time to go. Duck's actually going to take out Crit, but America's going to throw a concussion saying no.
Oh, that's a big grab.
Beat drop comes down. America getting 2 with the tire. I think just a tad. I want to say a tad too many ultimates, but I could be wrong. They've still got the Graviton and they've still got the Shatter. I'm finding everybody who has died more than I'm finding action, and I'm getting frustrated by it. I'm sorry for any. I apologize for anyone who's watching. Please don't take my lunch money. Don't take my lunch money.
How much you got?
I've got sandwiches. God's
Perfect.
taking out Crit via a long distance shot. Very good aim. And Duck contesting Crit on the high ground. Shatter coming out, only getting actually nobody, I believe.
Oh,
Misses.
big Shatter. Gets
Big
5,
Shatter
actually.
from Kowalski. Kowalski getting a 2K along with a 5K. Nub getting 2
Mrs.
as well as
does
Mitt
take
throwing
a
in
pick of her own.
contribution.
Mrs. Crow wanted some love from that kill feed too.
Get that payload moving.
Ash here.
Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. 7 watch does not have a lot of ultimates online here. They're gonna have both support ults inevitably. They've got the Transcendence now, and they're gonna have this thing here. Wow, beautiful, beautiful grab dragons, but the Transcendence is gonna counter it. And that's why I'm an avid fan of Ana, just because of that Graviton and the Transcendence. You throw a Bio Nade, everybody's dying. Everybody's going out. I condone the use of Ana just because of those situations like that. But, I mean, I'm speaking from a biased standpoint, so I apologize.
Oh, the boop.
Ooh, and the boop actually does miss sparingly, but does get 3 with the shatter.
With another shatter.
Quadski, Ana is actually on a very good
On a
run right now with
rampage.
all of the shatters.
Oh, Res does get denied. And Numpkiller just shuts down SC.
And Nub again on his signature 9 HP bot with 90 energy for no reason, because Crit actually also getting a little bit of contribution to his own. He didn't want to feel left out. Don't blame him. And Nub already halfway to his grab after already using it on top of which. Let's think about that.
Wow. Positive Ocean does have the huge ultimate advantage here. Oh, but Japanese Duck picks off America. They're probably getting immediately res though.
Early on. Yep. If they play their cards right, they can push this point right now. Transcendence is going to come out from Chubb, and so is the Valkyrie on the side of Misses. Lava's actually booped off Butters. Right off of the map. Quadski getting a charge kill. And Quadski doing as much damage as he can. Misses getting 2, Nub getting 1, Nub actually getting another, make that a 2K. Oh, and you see America skulking this team right now with this tire. The tire's gonna come out early on, trying to deny a push, making it 2, Buttertooth and ST going down. They can't reset right now. 15 seconds on the clock. Graviton comes out, Dragons comes out as well. And Duck is going to get 1 with the battery-operated bodyguard, making it 2. Crit is going to get a res onto the other Crit. Duck is going to take out Misses. Quad's getting SC with the Fire Strike. I talk too much. Yikes. Looks like Butter is trying to be able to establish himself back on this point here. And they've got a lot of time. Graviton comes out getting 3. Let's see if they can make something happen out of this. Quadski getting taken down by Gods along with the assist pin from Ryan.
We have entered overtime. Mrs. Crit, oh, barely gets away with that res. Huge bubble from Nutkiller.
Misses is going to go ahead and also res Quadski for this. They are still in overtime. They need to keep this point alive. If they don't stay on this point for long, this game can already be over in a snap. Chubb already having coalescence for this. Ooh, and a beautiful Shatter's coming out as well.
What?
Grabbing 2 off of the board here.
But it does take out Quadski though, and there is no res available right now.
But look at the contest by SC here. He's able to stay alive amidst the odds. And just doesn't care.
That's a big...
Ooh, and the tire's gonna come out, taking down the main healer. A very smart idea. You want to go for anybody contesting the point. You want to take down their main source of heals. Nub getting 1, Lava Lamp getting another. The beat drop comes out, saving Duck for mere moments as Nub is gonna make that a 2K. And it looks like SC doing all he can to try to stay on point, but inevitably he will fall. 2 misses, and it will be House of Evolution, Map 2, Kings Row. Gosh, I talk too much.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Try to do it in like one breath, and it hurts.
Yeah, I think how I feel sometimes when I do it.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Oh, that was a nasty
My
dive.
lord.
That was actually a very beautiful dive by America. Who knew the Junkrat could dive? Smile?
I hate you.
I know.
Oh my
But
god.
it will be House of Evolution 2-0 on against 7watch on Kings Row. I can't remember what the third map is. Oh my word. It's how long I've been out of it.
Me too. I forgot it too. Hold on. Let's scroll up. Just look and scream at match chats and let me know any subs so I can just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is not good. My headphones are bugging out right now. Oh, it's Ilios.
Ilios, Pog. Oh, the Battle of the Boops. Lava Lamp or versus SC for the Battle of the Boops. I think this has just become a signature thing on this in this league, but whenever it's Ilios, we always try to count how many environmental kills both teams are getting.
Yeah.
Do we have any predictions for this?
I'm gonna for the boops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say okay on the side of 7Watch. I think SC is gonna get 4.
Okay.
Lava Lamp. I'm gonna say 5.
5. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You think the Boop God is just gonna flex on everybody?
He might prove me wrong here, and
He
I'm
might,
looking
he might.
forward.
Let's hope so.
Alright, looks like Princess Kid will be subbed up for Mew Mew Chan. And Grossi will be coming in for America. I'm just getting confirmation from both teams. Oh wait, it's Li Zhang.
Checked.
I folded.
You folded. You hecked. How do you snap? You folded, bruh.
Oh wait, no, it is Ilios. Li Zhang just is the tiebreaker.
How do we know? I can't remember the. What was it under? I don't exactly remember. Was it under like
The
announcements?
maps were
Announcements. That's what it was.
Hanamura, Kings Row, Ilios, Rialto. If bugged, map is Junkertown, and then tiebreaker is Li Zhang.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Here we go.
F. Alright. Map 3. Ilios. So we've got SC getting 4 boops for the match total. And we have Lava Lamp getting 5 boops for the match total. Okay. I want to lowball it a little bit. I want to lowball it. I'm going to say about 2 to 3 for SC and about 2 to 3 for Lava Lamp. And especially since it's on
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse. It's interesting. There's not really a lot of angles on the point here that you can boop, but if you know how to play your Lucio relatively well, you can make anything work. So that's definitely something to look forward to as we head into this third match. Oh my word. Trying to do this in one breath hurts.
It's okay.
No, I know it's okay. I'm just...
You get used to it.
Excuse me. Yeah, I know.
Ew, nasty.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Almost. Ooh. Oh, no, not exactly.
Oh.
Pharmacy with the triple tank composition. Interesting.
I
Very interesting.
don't see a Mercy. I just see a Pharah.
Oh, I thought I saw a Brigida. Sorry, I thought I saw a Mercy. I'm delusional. Whoops. Double off heals on the side of House of Evolution, running a triple tank composition. A lot of AoE heals if they can stay grouped together.
Running Ferret with double off heals is kind of weird in my opinion because, you know, Ferret is mostly in the air and Lucy and Brigida will be always on the ground.
Not necessarily, because Brigida can throw packs at any given time. Lava
yeah,
already
true.
getting a boop onto Duck, and Crit getting an environmental kill on Damon
Crit does get a
as
boop
well.
of his own too.
Quadski getting a Fire Strike kill onto Butters. And it looks like House of Evolution again establishing their presence on this point. More or less just a dominating engagement here. And we see that almost the entire House of Evolution are well into their ultimate charge. Mrs. Crit well over halfway, Lava Lamp just above halfway, and Crit as well just above halfway, and Quadski about 3/4 of the way there. Only needs a couple more Fire Strikes to make it happen. We'll see how this works here for him. Lava Lamp taking out Duck. It's going to be the personal vendetta match. God's actually taking a counter to Crit, taking him down with the Reaper.
Reaper does counter Pharah.
Smile. Only for within 6 inches of the body.
Ooh, goes with the big hook onto SC, it'll shut him down.
Ooh, Grossi getting a kill onto SC, and I did appreciate that body block by the Zarya bubble, denying that ultimate and shoving everybody
Got
out of the way.
with the solo death loss onto Nub.
He did it to prove a point. He had to flex on him, okay? He had to flex on him.
He had to flex on him.
Mm-hmm. Had to flex on him. God staying well within the confines of the point to make sure he doesn't get shot at by another Pharah. Ooh, and a beautiful hook, keeping Duck out of position, but him being able to walk away scot-free. Quadzki having the Shatter, having the Barrage, also having both support ults on board. Nub also having the Graviton. Good Shatter as well as the good charge, and Butters is going to be taken off the map. Crit getting 3, make that 4. Quadzki getting the charge off the map, and Grossi taking out SG for a full team wipe. Wow.
House of Evolution basically used almost every single one of the ultimates. You were able to save the sound barrier too, which was a good call into Lava Lamp.
Mm-hmm. But let's realize what made that play happen. Misses threw herself onto the Grossi with his own environmental kill for the contribution. Taking Buttertooth out. Misses threw herself onto the Reinhardt, charging him and stunning him for mere moments when the Shatter came out, then the Graviton, and then the Barrage. I don't think the Graviton was necessary, only because you already had them confined together via the Shatter.
Yeah.
But it was a very good kind of backup plan if the Shatter didn't hit. I think that was the premise, but it looks like Nub did disconnect, so they're going to be down to a 5v6. Chubb taking out Crit, Sound Barrier coming out, and they're actually going to go ahead and have the shutdown on his Whole Hog.
And now 7evonWatch just pushing everybody back, and now Lava Lamp with another move onto Butter.
That's what, 2 so far?
Yep.
And that is just an unfortunate disconnect as well. Them actually, if Nub did not disconnect at that point in time, we would have already been looking at the next round. But
Boom.
just under a minute for 7evonWatch to defend, and all House of Evolution needs is one good push, one good attack to make it happen.
God's War with the Death Blossom, playing Linkin Park in the background.
Oh my god, crawling in my crawl. God's getting 2. Butter's getting 1 with the Fire Strike. His Fire Strikes have been very well placed today in this match. God's actually going to get another one. And Crit going to take out Chubb, and Misses going to go ahead and back out for a full reset. Gods, I appreciate the way he's positioning himself just because he's able to manage that Pharah if he's well within range. I actually like the way he's playing it. You don't necessarily need a full hit scan to counter something like that. You just need to be positioned well. It's going to be 10 seconds for House of Evolution to make something happen without a contest. And right now, Reaper's just trying to mill into the back line. No Shatter coming out from Buttertooth. That's going to be a negative on that call.
Oh. Yeah,
Good job coming out. All the ultimates coming out, ladies and gentlemen. High Noon's going to come out as well. It looks like he's been able to hold out as long as he can. His does get 2. Gods gets 1. Buttertooth again with another Fire Strike.
Playing in the background.
Mew Mew is going to get 1 off to finish it, and it's going to be Section 1 of Ilios taken to 7evonWatch.
Section
all
1.
the 2000s alternative artists will be played in the background as Reaper ults. There we go. It's the best way to put it. It's a better way to put it.
Next thing you know, we're gonna get Green Day playing in the background.
Yeah, American Idiot, best song ever. Don't at me. Anyways, it is going to be well. So far we've got Lava Lamp for 2 boops. I think S. Don't quote me on it. He has 1 boop. So far Lava Lamp already exceeding the minimum for me. Good to go so far. What are we doing? We're doing double off again. Double off again with the triple tank comp. They're gonna go ahead and hold true. Buttertooth on his Orisa with the Orisa Halt combo, and just Gods with the amount of CC he's going to be throwing out there with SC as well. It's like, but unfortunately they will not have a hit scan counter for Crit, so they've got to play the angles, and they've got to make sure that Splash doesn't give him too much ult charge. And the way they're positioning themselves as if they know they'll have a counter to that, and Misses out of position but gets bubbled by Nub. Both bubbles go down by him. Crit getting Mew Mew. And Kowalski getting buttered up, getting gods as well. And that is going to be another dominating presence. Dominating push onto the point, establishing a presence for themselves. You know what I mean. Don't at me. Okay?
I know.
It looks like Nub pushing into the spawn with the rest of the party. Taking out Chubb for a very good stagger. I'm just going to go ahead and just shut down another push right before it starts. Kowalski already almost having his ultimate as well as crit. Make that Kowalski having his Earth Shatter. All they got to do is take down that barrier, make it happen. And Chubb actually switches off Tracer to go ahead and go try to take him out with the Widowmaker.
Tara will be coming out from Gods. Ooh,
And Duck is
Duck
gonna
with the
get
huge hook
Grossy.
onto Grossy.
What is it with me lagging? That's like the worst part. You don't ever see the point.
BTL, blame the lag.
I am gonna blame the lag. I'm streaming. I'm not doing anything. Nani?
Nani? Toxic.
Indeed, my good sir. Buttertooth having the supercharger online. The barrier and the rally is going to come up for a little bit more of the added support. Chubb actually dropping the Widow to go Soldier and taking out Crit. I didn't even notice the switch because I'm lagging. And Grossy getting a contribution of his own to the environmental kill stack. Looks like, again, House of Evolution just strutting their stuff, more or less. Just making it happen. God's trying to throw out a tire to negative effect. Mew is going to try to contest, but unfortunately against a Brigitte, not really going to work because he does get a double whip slash on the Soldier and the thing. But Buttertooth getting 2 with his own environmental kills on the Hulk. Crit's going to take out Butter, though. Misses is also going to take out SC, and Crit is going to take out Gods, who then reestablish themselves on this point. And right after that engagement started, Mrs. almost already has her rally. Interesting. Buttertooth already has his supercharger again. Duck does have his whole hog, as well as Mew having his coalescence. And God switching to Reaper to try to be able to do something about this triple tank composition. I would have made that switch early on with a little bit more CC. Preferably speaking.
Just a bit, yeah.
SC making a boop contribution, making it 2 for him today.
Oh.
Oh, and
No,
a
could
very...
just take SC with him right before he dies.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like the supercharger was perfectly placed. Actually, more or less just giving everybody enough damage to make a full push. Beautiful ult economy by 7evonWatch there. Not too much, not too little. They're going to have 3 ults online for House of Evolution. They're only going to have 1 for 7, though. So, it's either that Tac Visor gets a 6k or everybody throws in ults. More or less is how it's going to work. Oh. And Butter's playing the sneaky Orisa. Not the brightest idea when you know a man can hit a headshot. Tac Visor is going to go ahead and come out from Chubb. B-Drop is going to come out, denying almost all of that damage. Shatter's going to come out as well. Misses whip slashes SC off to the point.
Duck does take 2 of his own. Crit and the Grossy are gone from the fight. No, not Grossy. I forgot. Anyway, they're gone.
I thought I messed up. High five. We're vested up together.
Leave me alone.
We're vested up together, dude.
I can explain. I see with the
okay.
sound barrier.
Ooh, and the Graviton coming out from Nub. Just encasing Duck on that Hammond. Wraith is going to come out, but unfortunately is going to get bodied by Grossy, making it a 2k. It's a crit. Trying the FTH, and it's not going to happen, though, as Lava Lamp's going to make his another boop contribution onto the boop god himself. And then it's going to be, looks like it's going to be map 2 for House of Evolution. Third map will be Ruins. Alright. Coming down into the nitty gritty. It's going to be 2-0. House of Evolution. Right? Second map, or third map, is going to be Ruins. How do you think they're going to play this? I don't even get an answer. Cool, DJ. Thanks, man.
Oh wait, no, dude, I zoned out. I didn't hear what you said. Oh my god.
I asked, with it being the current conditions at hand, how do you think these teams are gonna play it out?
I don't know. This is like it's still anyone's game because you see how it is right now. Like it's 1-1, and both teams are like popping off on both sides, and so it's anyone's game right here.
Indeed. Indeed. They will be running the pharmacy with the Hanzo there on the side of 7. Butter's almost getting launched off of the map, and Butter's well out of position. Gonna have to be able to reposition to get himself out alive. Crit in the back line, harassing, doing what he does best, but Quatsy's gonna get a charge on a Mew Mew. It looks like Miss is gonna get a kill on a Butters, and again establishing themselves on point. Duck is more or less just feeding as Crit gets a 2K, and Quatsky gets another one. I bet you that Mad Max is chastising me, yelling at me, telling me to go first person like every 30 seconds. Just kidding. Please don't take my lunch money. I am just a measly Zenny boy. Ooh! Crit out of position and out of blinks, and not positioned very well to get a blink off. But Butters, 3K shatter. Butters getting one, God's getting another, but Nub's going to quickly take him out, with Chubb getting rezzed onto the point again. Ooh, and Chubb getting another one.
7-Watch will not have some momentum here. I do have a couple ults coming on the way.
Ooh, and ST getting it's a crit with the tickle orb. I don't even know what
Tickle orb.
It's a tickle orb.
Ooh.
Shatter coming out. Positioned beautifully. ST does manage to escape. Only getting one with the shatter though. Butter's getting one. Duck getting another.
That is huge.
That's actually
with
perfect.
Another fire strike kill.
Perfect ultimate economy as well. Mew Mew only needing to use one ultimate to be able to seal a team fight to their advantage.
Doesn't seem to connect anybody.
It did connect. It didn't unfortunately kill anybody. Chubb with the FTH. Butters getting 2. Duck getting 1. And Chubb making it a 3K for himself here. Crit's just hanging out. He's just hanging out looking at the wall. He's just hanging
Just
out.
chilling.
Look at him look at the wall. Such intensity. Much wow. Alright. Quatsky throwing in his own fair share of fire strikes. They're just trying to wear that barrier down. Ooh, and the barrage coming out. Only getting 1 out of that, though. But I think it was his intended target. Crit getting Mew Mew. Looks like they're going to be able to make their reposition onto the point. Duck and Butters getting...
You do get your main tech and your op heals, but House will get the point, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Let's notice the fact that also...
Oh, the solo shatter onto Grossi.
That's the BM, my man. The BM. That's all they need. Butters getting 1 with the thing, and Nub is actually going to get the attack visor kill onto Gods and killing SC as well. They're down both healers, relatively speaking.
They are down both healers.
But right now they're getting ready to come on back. Ooh. Butters again getting another kill with misses on that fire strike. She's been eating fire strikes left and right. Kind of just unfortunate as Gross is going to go into ult with Butters.
Butter died with this Earth Shatter. Oh, but the rest of Mimi-chan does help, and the DPS will help out with the damage. And now 7-Watch still in this.
2-1-7.
7-Watch is still in this fight.
Oh, it's a crit. I'm gonna call money on it. It's either the initial boop or it's the 4K. Yeah, it's the 4K. Watch.
Oh, Oh my lord.
But did you notice that they didn't need that? They didn't need that graviton.
Yeah.
They didn't need the graviton because of how they were positioned on the corner there. Oh goodness, that was very, very
You
entertaining
good?
to watch. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to shut up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Alright, so now it looks like we'll be going to, I believe, Rialta, because I don't think it's bugged anymore. Now we're just gonna be waiting.
My apologies. I am back.
It's okay.
Needed to use the
Alright,
restroom.
we'll be moving to Junkertown,
Junkertown. Oh boy, so exciting. Ugh.
everyone's favorite escort map.
Kappa.
Alright. So, SC will be coming out for Kitty this time. And now we'll be getting our fourth and final, maybe final map, because 7Watch is still in this game. So let's see if they can pull off the reverse sweep. Tune in next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
No comment.
Welcome to Junker.
Oh hush.
Initiating match.
Okay.
Alright.
So far, both these teams have been playing relatively well. 7Watch manages to tie it up into the third map, and I guess we're all hoping that 7Watch is going to be able to tie it up in total for these maps here. You have any thoughts on that so far? Are you wanting to see kind of a Cinderella story?
Yeah, I kind of want to see 7 take this because map 5s are always so intense and I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, looks like we're gonna see no pirate ship.
No pirate ship. Shocking.
Would you like to see a pirate ship though?
Genuinely, no. I would not. It doesn't. All it shows other people is how well they're able to stick together. It doesn't show each individual skill set or ability on a hero. So no, preferably not.
You know-
but
You know
you
what?
need to win.
Fine.
You need to win. That's all I'm saying.
Stop the payload.
You see Ursa Diva coming in. And then we're gonna have Reinhardt, Roadhog. Ooh, Japanese Duck with a huge pick onto Itsuka. Now Kid is switching the favor here. Both Hanzos will be gone from this fight. But it looks like Mimichin will be able to get the res off onto him. On the side of House Evolution, all deaths are permanent here. There will be no reses, as you do have the Brig and Lucio.
And just relatively
It's getting
speaking,
a little
that double
unhealthy
off
feature.
is working relatively well for them. Like I said,
It is.
they're not wasting their supplies disparagingly. They're just using them
Quan
effectively.
with the huge pick. Oh, and Grossi just finished off the job onto God's Warrior. But it does make the swap onto the Reinhardt here. So it's interesting to see Quad and Buttertooth go off on Reinhardt together. Chubb Damon does have his self-destruct here, and you will be coming up on 3 ultimates on the side of 7evonWatch. Right now, Quad does have his Earth Shatter right now, but he's gonna get hacked here. Oh, with the well-timed EMP.
Actually getting both supports out.
Crit does take out God's Warrior, but 7evonWatch does have the advantage here. And here comes
Chubb getting 2 and Duck getting another. Mimi's just gonna res gods.
That was a big EMP at the last second. That's what I like about those combos. Like, I like the EMP right after because like everyone's like, you know, trying to get their say they're all grouped up, but right when the EMP, it denies all the protection. And right
I think
now,
what's more satisfying
behind
if you
him.
EMP right after a beat drop. Wait, all of that goes.
Oh yeah,
back.
that too.
Ooh, and a good counter
Good
charge.
counter charge.
Shatter coming out, unfortunately
Fuck
getting
with the
nothing.
Shatter.
Dragon's coming out though to zone. Crit getting 1 with those, however. Chubb is gonna take out Crit. Butter is gonna get lava. Chubb is gonna get another. Chubb is just making stuff happen on Junkertown right here.
Bro2 with the BM Earth Shatter.
Listen,
You just gotta love those.
no shatter is 2 BM. Okay. No shatter
Any
is
Shatter's
2
a good
BM.
shatter.
Any shatter, exactly. Amen to that. No shatter is a good shatter. All shatters are good shatters. I can't make English right now.
I mean, unless you want to shatter with like nothing.
You can shatter nothing, just to flex on them. Just to say that you've got an ult before them, you can just shatter. Just be like, whatever.
Alright, now you are pushing a couple ultimates on the side of House of Evolution. But for now, 7evonWatch does have the ultimate advantage here. And here comes Self-Destruct. Another EMP. Does get Lava Lamp too.
I will tell you this much: Chubb is throwing his bomb a little too high. If he throws it a little more forward, he's gonna be able to get a lot more with that. But I do like that EMP combo. Instead of throwing it straight into the air, what he can do is dive into the ground on the sprint and press and ult. You're obviously gonna press triangle when you ult. Ooh, Duck taking a nub right out of the air.
Oh, Japanese Duck with another pick onto Mrs. Crit. But it's like able to shut him down with a huge fist to the jugular. Oh, but Nub Killer can sell with the splash damage.
He's done. He's good. He's good.
Huge sound barrier. And a huge Earth Shatter too. Cyber from Lava and does get a lot of people in it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. And Lava is hacked. He cannot play his beautiful mixtape.
Ooh, and the Shatter getting 3 with that.
Oh, but
Quadski's gonna be able to
was
take
about
out
to
Butter,
die,
though.
but got saved. And Michan with the huge res onto Buttertooth.
EMP
That's a big
coming
EMP, and here comes the self-destruct.
Getting 4K! Oh my word. You see what I mean? The next time you throw that bomb out there, if he throws a little more down, he's getting more than just 1. Beautiful bomb EMP. And that is going to be actually a full hold, not even touching first point. Chubb and Gods hand in hand. Hand in hand, taking everybody out with the 4K bomb. Beautiful timing. And that's actually, I've never gotten that to work. So, a round of applause to both of them. All I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah.
And right now, they didn't even get a full. They had a full hold. Didn't even touch first point. So what? It's got to be 7evonWatch, 4 minutes to be able to push 80 meters. Interesting. Ooh, and it looks like we are actually gonna see the.
Fire ship. Oh!
They're looking to tie up the series 2-2 to go to Lijiang from map 5.
I'm excited.
I don't blame them. I don't blame him.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win.
Amen to that. But like I said, I'm not a fan of it because it doesn't show your skill set. I'm not saying it as an insult. Please don't take my lunch money.
I mean, look at colorblind. Dude, like, she's a basher one trick.
Touche. Then again, he's in GM, so I mean, I can't really say that. But I'm not a fan of pirate ship. I'm not a fan of anything that has to do with not being able to skillfully work together. But I mean, you have to do what you have to do to take a W. I don't blame him. And actually, Gods is going to be able to... He's going to stay stealth to be able to get an understanding of what the composition they're playing against right now. Butter's AFK a little bit.
It took him a second real quick.
Oh, and a beautiful pull by Butters, taking 2 off of the high ground here. Lava Lamp being able to escape. Just look at the skill. Look at the skill, ladies and gentlemen. Point and click adventure. Point and click adventure. This is I say this to not offend people, but I'm being extremely sarcastic. Oh my word, I just watched him get thrown off of the map into the Shadow Realm. Oh boy. God. He got thrown into the Shadow Realm, poor soul. Oh my word. Look, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and seal the deal, pushing this into a map 5.
We're entering Lijiang Tower.
The first time I comment, no, you're good, dude. Listen, I understand. We haven't had map 5s very often, so it's completely understandable. All I'm gonna say though, that bomb was dirty. It was rude. Disrespectful. Threw it up right at the right time. Mwah. Perfection.
Magnifique.
Exactly. Oh my word. Map 5, Lijiang Tower. I wouldn't blame you why you're so excited. We don't really get to see map 5s very often.
I love it.
Especially with it being almost like a Cinderella story. House of Evolution taking up 2 maps, and map 3 would have decided. But we'll just have to wait and see if it's really going to be a Cinderella story.
Like Ascendance? Well, that was almost.
Mm-hmm. Almost was.
Okay, so we're gonna see half of so much is gonna be subbed out here. So we're gonna see Butter. Oh, we're gonna see Duck and Mew and Butter for SC, Kakaroto, and Kane. Boom boom. Boom boom boom. Now let me say it. Whale. Whale. Kane for Butter. Mew for Kakarado. Duck for Sam. I think I'm getting this right. Am I getting it right? Yeah, I'm getting it right. Woo-hoo. All right.
Duck for SC, Mew for Kakarot, and Butters for Kane. Grossy for America.
Yeah.
All right, map 5.
All right.
Hold
on, wait. Before we start, yeah, I was about to do that.
Make sure you change the map. We don't need to be catching flack for a map 5 game on the same map.
All right, here we go. Map 5. Let's go. I just hurt my hand.
That's what you get for slamming your desk.
Shut up.
Easy. Anyways.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Fun fact, if you're on Control Center and if you look down, you can see the ships for Garden and a little bit of Lijiang Garden too. Oh, as I say that we're on Control Center. If you look down, out of like a little bit of the Control Center tower, you can see a bit of the garden if you're on the right side. I'm on the wrong side right now.
I'm not on any side. Oh well.
Toxic. Oh, I see it now. And you can see Night Market too.
I'll
Oh,
be alright.
I see Garden now. All right, let's get back to the game.
Ready for battle.
It looks like it's going to be Gods on the Reaper again with Kakarot on the Junkrat. And Marika and Crit on the Junkrat and Tracer respectively. Again, running the double off heals, while SC and Princess are going to be running the main off heals here. Kane, Hutch, Ryan, Zarya, of course. Nub and Quadski, Ryan, Zarya, of course. Map 5. Lijiang Tower, first point control center. Let's make it happen.
Capture.
Woo woo!
It's like I've commentated on 2 games so far, and both of them have been like this.
Oh,
Actually,
word?
pretty exciting to watch. Yeah, pretty exciting to watch.
Nub is already at high energy right now.
Above 50. America and misses, running a tear into the enemies here. Nub getting one, Kane getting another,
Ooh.
misses getting another. And it's actually going to be 4 side of House of Evolution here. Nub at 60% of the grab already, building it just as fast as Crit is. Crit getting one, Kakarot with the trade. Quadski jumping above with the shatter. And Kane shatters, and Kane only getting 1 or 2. God's getting 1, Chubb getting another. God's getting, make that a 2K. If I can find somebody like to deal the action on. I'm camera is obnoxious, like it doesn't track from left to right, it's just like it throws it everywhere. But not worried about it. 7Watch being able to take back this point here. God's almost having a Death Blossom. And SC almost having his sound barrier as well. America can be able to throw a tire right into the air. When I say she has consistent tires, that's why. But she does take down most of the sound barrier there. Actually getting 4 with that shatter. Quadski getting 2 with the initial impact. Make it a 3K. Misses gets 1. And Nub getting another. And it will be a solid push onto the point. Using just enough ultimates to get by. Gods hasn't even been found yet. He's all the way up in the back waiting on everybody else.
Oh. They are all on point now.
Because Kane decided to sacrifice himself for the gods. Ooh, using the Death Blossom a tad too early as Marika throws her own little
Oh, but
contribution.
Kakarot with the huge
Kakarot
triple
with
tire.
a 3K tire. Right into that grab. Beautiful combo. Highly underrated, but still beautiful nonetheless. Tire comes out for Marika, getting 1, but Chubb getting 2, being able to take down the ever still Marika. And again, 7Watch being able to take back this point relatively quickly. But all that House of Evolution needs is one strong push to make something happen, though. But we've got to be careful of the fact that Princess has Coalescence, and as well as Kane having the Earth Shatter. He's trying to get sneaky from what it looks like, and he's trying to just...
SC does have a sound barrier.
So double support holds are online for 7Watch. Quadski having his Shatter. God's picking off Crit early on into the fight. Quadski getting 2 actually, but is actually gonna get saved. Let's see in the nitty gritty of this fight here. Looks like
Quadski is super critical on health right now. Kane is looking for him.
Doesn't matter, he's got this. And God's being able to rain death from above, but we see Crit trying to be able to contest him from up top. We've got about 10
Oh,
seconds
Kane
uncontested.
gets
Make something
critically low.
happen here. They've got 4 ultimates online. They can make something happen right now. Graviton, make that 2. And that's going to stick. SC, Quadski getting 1 with the charge onto Kane. Like I said, Nub getting another one. Pushing it right back into overtime. Being able to contest the point all he can. Try to make something happen.
Oh,
Ooh, and a very smart play by America, throwing the ult into the enemy, much rather than staying it conservatively near point to try to be able to deny any more push.
That was a very close game.
Mm-hmm.
Close round.
It's still a close game. Both teams are fighting back relatively well.
Oh yeah.
Ready for battle.
All right. And they are going to go ahead and switch off the Tracer to go far just for the CC on the map.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
And from what I've been mostly seeing, it's mostly been the tanks and the supports being able to make life-saving plays. Sure, the DPS, but let's not forget the DPS has had their fair share of contributions, very good contributions at that, but just these tanks.
Kakarot does pick off America. It's a huge pick. Oh, big counter charge from Kane. Oh, but Nub does take out Gods though. Oh, but Kane also.
Don't ever underestimate the 9 HP bot. Kane getting
just
another
popping
one.
off here.
Kane just does not care. He's like, no sir, we don't do that here. SC getting a
SC
boop
gets a
of his
boop.
own.
Oh, Lava tried to get a little sneaky little boot kill, but it wasn't enough. And Lava does pay.
Crit does get a
that's fast,
boop
like a
kill
boop.
into Damon though. Oh goodness. It looks like 7evonWatch for the first time being able to establish themselves relatively quickly onto the point. They are going to have Coalescence. They will have Sound Barrier. They're going to have the Shatter as well. Ooh, and it looks like Kane pushing himself out of position, but an unlucky usage of that Earth Shatter may cost them this fight. Misses being able to take out Kakarot for all the revenge. America taking out Princess. And Lava Lamp just harassing Damon in the back here, but it looks like tables might turn as they will go ahead and push back and make House of Evolution their own point. They will have 6 ultimates during this engagement for House of Evolution, and it also looks like 7evonWatch will have 2, maybe 3 of their own within the engagement. Tire's going to come up from America directly behind them, and that's going to be able to get at least 1. Make that 2 as does take down Kakarot and Kane.
Feeling much better.
They've got the EMP and they've got the bomb. All they've got to do is make something happen. Ooh, beautiful timing on the EMP, making it a 2K. Quadski thinking he had any kind of hope, but unfortunately not making it happen. His Crit's going to get 2. Kane's going to get misses, and God's going to be able to take down Crit. God's making it 2K as well. Lava Lamp being able to escape barely. Beautiful timing on that EMP, though, by Gods. He was a little late to the ball party. He was a little late to the ball, but he made it happen inevitably. So that's always good. SC still having a Sound Barrier. Princess getting ready to have another Coalescence, and Kakarot going to be able to have a RAR XD. I mean, Death Blossom later on. Shatter coming out, making it a 4K Shatter. Looks like it's Crit switching to the McCree. There's a little bit of information. Nub with all the energy in the world and none to spare. It's a Crit. Taking out 3. I didn't even notice that. It's a Crit. Taking out 3 people on that point. Being able to seal the deal for House of Evolution. Let's also notice the fact that Gods and Chubb both use their ultimates at the same time. Within one team fight, they're already ready for their next ultimate combo.
And they do have the ultimate advantage too.
They will have the ultimate advantage as well. America's is getting ready up on the tire. Ooh, and the Shatter unlucky, making it not happen, but America with the 4K. We're clapping back 4Ks from the previous map. Chubb was like, I've got my own 4K. America said, really, let's make that 5. 4K from the tire and 1 from that concussion mine. It's going to be 10 seconds if they don't uncontest.
They need to use this.
Quadski getting SC.
I don't think they're ever gonna point.
Nope.
House of Evolution.
It will
House
be
of
a
Evolution
3-2.
5.
It will be 3-2 House of Evolution for the final map. But I think what sealed that point for them was none other than America herself. The 4K tire. Like I said, she has one of the most consistent, not only that, dangerous tires in the game. And just looking at that is shut down not only a push, but knowing how much time that they have on the clock left to make a push and still being able to use enough of it to make it happen. So,
I'm probably gonna have to give my MVP to Quadski, to be honest. Those
Quadski.
shatters, like those shatters, the fire strikes, the blocking of the other shatters, just making space, just
the consistency
pure,
of how well he was playing tank.
pure poetry.
Pure poetry. Interesting.
I don't know. I just try to make it sound fancy. I don't know.
Nah, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I've got 2 options for House of Evolution. Quadski, definitely one of them. Just the way he was playing was very consistent, like you said. You know, the constant shatters he was hitting, the fire strikes, his ability to constantly make space for his team. But let's not forget the supports in the play. I know that the DPS were popping off as always, as ever, but I want to give it to Mrs. You know,
all right,
being able to flex to different supports and being able to play effectively and consistently playing the double off support. You know, being able to effectively use her healing kit and using the ultimates at the correct time. I want to give it to Mrs., but I mean, both of us agree on Quadski. So I will give runner-up to Mrs. I will give MVP for House of Evolution to Quadski. As for 7, definitely Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb.
Just because of not only his consistency, but his ability to flex well. He flexed from the off tank to the support, and more or less saved a lot of team fights with the Transcendence as he was hitting for 7-Watch amongst the grab. And not only that, the bombs he was throwing as well, just the overall being able to peel for his teammates, making space like always, like you should be. You know, I'd have to give it to Chubb. Honorable mention for 7-Watch. I wanna give it to God's Warrior because of
the EMP and Diva combo.
Not necessarily. It's just his ability to flex. You know, he went from playing a hard pusher DPS to someone who's willing to play like an assassin, playing amongst the back line, making something happen. But like you said, the EMPs were very pristine, perfectly timed. One was a little late, could have gotten 1 or 2 more, but it happens. So, other than that, those are my picks. But that's just me. So,
I agree.
Alrighty, my hands are cold.
All right, that concludes today's game.
And I think we have one going on later this afternoon.
We do?
I think so. I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. We've dabbing plays tonight. I think dabbing plays at 6. I don't remember.
It's your team.
Yep. Dabbing versus the Forgotten Sunday at 6 p.m. CST. So 7. I've got to play at 7 p.m. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, it won't be me streaming because I'll be playing. Or if I will be playing, I don't know if I am. But because I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do. All right, I've got a life outside of this. But be sure to tune in. Around 6 p.m. CST. That's 7 p.m. EST. And all of you have a wonderful day.